What is up? What is going on? Dave at cardcollectors.com. Going to be a hot one today in New York, which is good. I had to blow up the pool. I'm not a big fan of pools in general. Those are fine. And I do like pools. I like going in them. But I have no desire to own a pool. When I was a kid, I owned a pool, and it never got hot enough, so it was always like freezing cold. I always had to clean it constantly, and maybe I went in it like 2 or 3 times the entire year because it was just so cold. So, plus the whole thing with kids jumping in there, I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Forget that. Oh, that's good. Not good. I'm glad your brakes are squeaking. That really helps the podcast. Anyway, so, guys, you know what I'm going to say? SVAcardcollectors.com. Sign up today. For the month of July, I'm giving away 2 2018 Topps Update Chrome Mega Boxes. They usually go for around, what, $40 now? So $80 in value, you get for free. Just throwing away money. That's what I'm doing. Just throwing the money away. Anyway, so I went out yesterday and I did what I said I was going to do. I was going to buy a box of cards, and I did. But I didn't go to a Target or Walmart because I really wanted to get the Bauman Platinum. I thought maybe my local candy store, which acts as my local card shop, had them. They didn't. So I got Gypsy Queen. And they're okay. They're better than what I thought they were, but not much. So take a look at it. It's going to be on my YouTube video. I'll link it at Flick Chat. On Facebook, you'll be able to get it. You'll figure it out. I'll put it in enough places and throw it in your eyeballs where you go, all right, enough. So, a small little Instagram problems with the company that I semi-promoted, Slab Stocks, and they're now they're trying to become a little bit bigger. They're trying to monetize what they're doing, which I have no problems with that. I don't suggest doing things because I think you learn better by figuring it out. But some people don't want to do that. And if they want to take a shortcut, or they just don't want to go through the whole process and they just want to be automated and have someone else do it, then I don't have a problem with people charging for this information. If it's freely available, then go get it. If you're too lazy to go get it and want to spend money, then by all means, you shouldn't fault the people that are doing this. However, what was happening was, or what is alleged, is that they are promoting certain cards, and then they are boosting up the price because people are starting to buy the cards based off their suggestions. And they have another account, I believe, on their mother. Their mother has another eBay account. And they would sell the same exact card. So they become rich beyond their wildest dreams. I don't know. I don't think these guys are big enough to have that much sway. Now, they do have, a couple of thousand followers. I'm not going to say, they have it's nothing. But in the whole grand scheme of things, I don't think they really push the needle that much. Now, if you have, let's just say, 100 people have been subscribed, let's just say, or maybe even 50 people subscribed, and you get 10%, so you get 5 to 10 people buying, off their recommendations. Maybe more, maybe less, who knows. So within that group, you can manipulate and make money off of them, but after a while, the jig is going to be up. They're going to see it. They're going to go, oh, it seems like most of the cards that they have are the ones that they're promoting are cards that they have and that they're trying to sell. So that's the only thing that seems a little off, that they have, I guess, a secret account, but they're saying it's not secret. But, again, small potatoes, like me, small potatoes. If anyone was to say, oh, Dave's podcast is pushing the needle or influencing something, I would say shenanigans and malarkey. That's what I would say, because I get a little over 100 people a day. So that's who I have influence over. Hopefully it's more by the end of the year. I gotta push it along. But their big thing was I guess they met with Gary Vee and they took a picture with him. They went to his office, so there's that. So they're probably following some of his advice, not that aspect, but some of the other things with regards to building their base, doing more YouTube videos, very similar to the trash talk that Gary Vee does. They're starting to do, and you may see me siphoning off, because I'm sure they paid for that Gary Vee, or if not, I'm just gonna watch them and see what works or not, and then do it for free. You guys can learn. It's just that simple. That's all. That's what I do. That's what you guys should do. Watch what other people do. I've told this before. Watch big sellers on eBay that sell baseball cards. What do? What sells well? Check the solds on them, and then copy it. There's no magic sauce. There's not going to be some crazy thing where it's plucked from the baseball card gods. Baseball card gods only are enacted when you get a big auto from a pack or a blaster. That's when the baseball gods, they come out. Then you gotta be nice. You can't start buying blasters left and right, because then you will anger them and you will get no more. So just a little, that's how baseball card god works. I saw these cards, Panini Gold football cards. They were like $300 and something a box. They were damn good looking. Damn! Really nice looking cards. I'm not a big fan of any of the guys that were drafted this year. Not even Kyle Murray. I don't know. I'm just not. None of the quarterbacks. My boy Quentin Williamson from the Jets. I think he's going to do really well. I like the fact that he sneezed and he God blessed himself. Sounds like a Jet, as Gary Vee said. But just there's nobody that like last year there was like a ton of guys, and I think a lot of guys. I think Sam Darnold is going to do real well. I think his boat has been missed, and maybe not. Maybe you buy it now and then it just goes even higher if he does well. I'm not too sure, because I think him, Baker Mayfield. I think Josh Rosen's going to be fine. I think he's going to do well in Miami, because that's how it works. That's how things work against the Jets. He's going to get at least one win against the Jets. You know that. Dolphins may not have a good quality team around him, which may hamper him like it did in Arizona, but I don't think he's a terrible quarterback at all. And like I've said before, I think he's probably a good buy, because I think he's going to be all right. Is he going to be a perennial all-star? I don't know about that. But is he going to be a solid football player? I think so. The only guy I'm not too sure about is Josh Allen. And the reason why is he's got a big arm and he's got quick feet. I just don't know if the decision-making will ever get there. And who knows? Who knows about that? I don't know. I'm going to dial back a little bit, because I'm getting into what I wanted to talk about. And that's sort of why I brought up slab stocks. In the beginning, I was trying to figure out prospects, and then I would make recommendations on said prospects. And it took me a long time to do the analysis of what I believe. And what the hell did I know? I think I messed up on most of them, and we're going to check and see. I got to go back and see how well they did and the prices up and down and whatnot. But I don't believe it is right for me to be doing that. Now, most of the guys I am buying, and you saw that I bought the cards that I was recommending. I wouldn't recommend them and just go, well, I have these cards already. You guys want to buy them? And that's where I was getting to. If I keep doing this and I do start somehow, some way, more than 100 people, start watching or listening to this thing, it wouldn't be right, I think, to be giving evaluations or advice as to who exactly you should invest in. I think the best thing to do is to give you the tools and let you find. Teach a man to fish. No. Give a man a fish and he'll starve. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat forever. Some crap like that. That's where I'm getting at. Because what I typically was doing was I was recommending cards, and then immediate, because I can't help myself, buy the cards immediately, right away, before I even post the article. And some people I could see go, look at this guy. He buys the cards before he even gives the recommendations, so he jacks the price up. I can definitely see some dummy saying that, some little 15, 18-year-old kid. And maybe I would do that. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even be thinking about that. Well, now I would because I said it out loud. But previously, I wouldn't be thinking about that. Hold for a sip of coffee. So, I think it would behoove me to not do that anymore, to just say, hey, this is what I do, and that's what I did on the prospects articles that I did. Things that were common sense to me. Yeah, I think that is the best thing to do. I could regurgitate what other people are saying, and it is sometimes good to do that, but not regurgitate news and information, not prospects. Because like I've said before, nobody really knows. Nobody's watching them. You think someone's watching all these prospects every single day? No. People, I gotta honk at these people. So they're just going based off of numbers, and truthfully, we're just all guessing. So I've said it before, and I've said it before, that there is no magical stat that goes, all right, if this number is X, this card is gonna go up. It doesn't exist. So we try to figure out things. We try to do the best that we can. I'm still gonna say, hey, these are some plays that I like, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember the guys that I promoted outside of Jonathan India. I don't know. The guy from Pirates who did well. He hit a home run in his opening game, and then I don't know where he went. He went home. he didn't do too good. He might still be on the Pirates. I have no idea. I can't remember his name now, which is not good. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the best bet. Showing you guys what I've done, telling you, hey, did it work or not, and that's that. Being a little scientist, a little baseball card scientist, or sports card scientist. I have to stop doing baseball cards saying baseball cards because I'm trying to move in other avenues. All right, guys, I'm on my job. You know what that means. SVACardcollectors.com. Sign up. SVA Baseball Card Collectors is the Facebook group. Yeah, I need to change the name of that as well. SVA BB Collectors on Instagram, on Twitter, on FlickChat. I have to put a link on there so people can get to it. A bunch of people joined because of my friend Bernard. Thank you very much, because he's better at promoting my stuff than me. Much easier for me to have conversations with people. People can ask me questions, and it's just a better flow. So that's why I like that. Guys, you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke, people. Later.